There comes a point in every person's life when the greatest burden is not their work, their failures, or their responsibilities, but the opinions of people who contribute nothing to their growth. You carry a weight that was never yours to lift, and it is breaking your spirit one silent moment at a time. Stop for a moment and examine the truth. The people you are trying to impress, please, convince, or win approval from are often the very people who would not lift a finger to save you if you were drowning. Yet you have allowed their indifference to govern your peace, your courage, and your direction. You fear their judgment more than you fear losing your purpose. You fear their silence more than you fear losing your progress. This is the tragedy of a mind that has forgotten who it belongs to. You must reclaim ownership of yourself before you waste another year serving those who do not care if you rise or fall. Consider your daily life. Your energy is drained not by your goals, but by your thoughts about how others might interpret your every move. You rehearse imaginary conversations, fear invisible criticism, and shrink your ambition to avoid provoking envy. The result is exhaustion without achievement. But imagine the opposite. Imagine a mind untouched by the whispers of doubters. Imagine walking into a room without scanning faces for approval. Imagine making decisions based on your purpose, not someone else's comfort. This is the freedom you were meant to experience, but you cannot reach it while clinging to people who do not care. Let me ask you something. Who benefits from your stress? Who is uplifted by your worry? Who is helped by your self-doubt? Not your children, not your family, not your destiny. The only beneficiary of your anxiety is the very person who is indifferent toward your life in the first place. The greatest secret I ever learned is this. The moment you stop seeking validation, your power doubles. A man controlled by the opinions of others is a prisoner. A man who governs his own mind becomes unstoppable. And the difference between the two is a single decision. Look back at your past for a moment. Think of the dreams you abandoned because someone laughed. Think of the opportunities you declined because someone might disapprove. Think of the strengths you hid because someone might envy you. Most of your regrets trace back not to failure, but to fear of judgment. Now imagine the cost of continuing down this same path. Another year will pass, then another, and you will watch younger, less talented, less experienced men surpass you simply because they chose to live free of opinions while you chose to live inside them. Nothing destroys potential faster than seeking approval from those who refuse to give it. Your family sees the toll this takes on you. Your child senses the hesitation in your voice. Your partner notices the frustration in your eyes. Your friends observe your shrinking confidence. You think you are hiding your stress, but stress leaks into every relationship you value. But imagine the moment you break free. Imagine your son seeing you walk with certainty. Imagine your daughter witnessing you speak with conviction. Imagine your partner relieved by your newfound steadiness. Imagine your rivals stunned by the change in your presence. When you stop chasing approval, everyone around you feels the difference. You must understand something essential. People who do not care about you cannot harm your destiny unless you hand them power through your attention. The only way a critic can control you is if you choose to listen. The only way an indifferent person can hurt you is if you decide they matter more than your mission. There is a deeper reason you struggle with this. All your life you have been conditioned to earn affection. You were trained to be agreeable, polite, non-threatening, and harmless. But no man ever changed the world by being harmless. A man fulfills his purpose by being focused, disciplined, and unshakably committed to his vision. People who do not care will always distract you. They thrive on your hesitation. They grow powerful when you shrink. But once you turn inward, once you give your attention to your purpose instead of their approval, their influence crumbles instantly. They cannot control a mind that is fixed on its own direction. Let me pull back the curtain on a truth that successful men eventually discover. Most people are too absorbed in their own worries to care about your life at all. Their opinions do not come from wisdom. They come from their insecurities. Their judgment does not come from insight. It comes from their limitations. And yet you let these fragile opinions shape your destiny.